Hi, it's Mark, top local lead generation. We're here with Dr. John Pidutti of Springs Eternal Naturopathic Clinic in Vancouver. How are you doing today, John?
Great, Mark. Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk about something that's become a pretty common thing, unfortunately, which is fibromyalgia, which is a lot of confusion about what it is, perhaps. What are the key points about fibromyalgia?
You're right. Fibromyalgia is something that there is a ton of confusion around, and it's something that it's complex, and your average GP is going to tell people there's just not too many options for it. So the key points around fibromyalgia are basically you need to be with somebody who's got experience. I've been in practice since 2004, and we've had some great experience helping people get out of the pain of fibromyalgia. And really, you need somebody who can help you figure out what's at the root cause. You know, everybody is a little bit different. And so when you hear of fibromyalgia, there's a lot of good intention products out there or supplements. And with that, you really need to have what's your problem, what's at the root cause, and that's going to hone in and tell us what to do for the treatment. Because there's probability, and some of these treatments, there's very low probability it'll work for a specific individual. And others, there's high probability. And so the experience is really how you can figure out what's going to work for that. And the other key thing I would tell you about fibromyalgia is it's something that you need the whole person to be looked at. It's something that there's no one thing that, oh, if you just do this treatment, it'll magically disappear. It's something that you need to have the whole person assessed and figure out the root and then treat that. And over time, it's amazing what can happen with that. So I'd say that's just, you know, a quick summary of the key points for fibromyalgia.
So we've done a few of these now, and I think maybe the common theme is that this body, everyone's body, is this really complex chemical factory, emotional factory, physical exercise levels, et cetera, you know, what's your diet. And so looking at all of it becomes incredibly important for you to really get to the root cause. Is that fair?
Exactly. That really is the key point with health is learning about all the factors. You know, looking at, like you mentioned, the biochemistry and with the focus so much of being on disease for the last century or longer, we've missed function. And so that's where this whole idea of naturopathic medicine is all around function and then combining the philosophies. And in the end, you get the best of all medicine. But for the individual, it's really just balancing all, okay, what are all the little factors of my life and being very conscious about choosing how you balance those.
So given that this is the really complex living system, is there one little known cause that's a big trigger for fibromyalgia symptoms?
You know, one of the interesting correlations we find with fibromyalgia is something that people aren't often thinking about. They're thinking about the pain in the body and the arms, the legs, the back, the neck, the head, all this pain. And one of the things we see a correlation is most people with severe fibromyalgia often have severe inflammation in the digestive tract. And so we can't say it's causative, but we see the correlation so much. And when we treat it, we actually see the fibromyalgia symptoms improve. So that's one thing I'm always looking for when we look at root causes. And then as a bonus, you know, throwing in another root cause, almost always there's some sleep challenges. Often there's hormonal problems. And then another thing is often it's a sign of you're in burnout. You know, often people are go, go, go. And one of their early signs is, wow, they start to get pain and achiness everywhere.
So are there, even though you sort of disabused the notion, are there any magic bullet techniques?
That is the question. Most people come in and they're like, can I just do one thing to make this go away? And unfortunately with fibromyalgia, there is no one thing, but it truly is the thing about figuring out what are the root causes. Whether that's with the diet, you know, that's always just a small component, but there always is some dietary change. A lot of people are afraid about the dietary changes. It's something we can help you figure out what are those root causes, walk you through it. It's not a big deal as it may feel or seem. But there's so many other root causes with imbalances in microorganisms. But in the end, it's one of these conditions that the magic bullet is really in just figuring out for your body, why did you get it? What are the triggers? Remove those obstacles and your body will repair.
Awesome. So if you want some help with your fibromyalgia, these are the guys to call. Check out their website, springseternal.com. You'll see reviews, testimonials from happy clients there who've had help with their fibromyalgia. And you can give them a call to book your appointment, 604-737-0012. Thanks, Dr. John.
You're welcome. Thank you.